Hello, Internet family. It's Ishita. Today's video is about risk versus reward, or risk and reward. I have been getting lots of emails. I've been talking to a lot of you guys, and I've just been finding this theme recurring. In my own life, because what's going on in my own life is always mirrored in sort of the external circumstances. And when people come into my world, whether it's through email or hearing like a video of mine or what have you, it always seems to mirror what's going on. So today's video is risk versus reward. And in my life, risk and reward. They're sort of hand in glove. They go together. And you're going to see me switching arms because these babies they're getting stronger. They're getting stronger. So I'm trying. But what I've been finding is this idea of people wanting things, of myself wanting things, wanting to be a stronger leader. That's what I want. I want to communicate better. I want to, whenever I approach someone with an opportunity, for them to not just say yes, but feel really good about saying yes. Some of these are what I'm learning in a program called Landmark. I'm in their 4th program now. It's really great, actually. For me personally, I'm learning lots of tools that I need. And I'm also hearing a lot of different people with my clients, with just family, friends, people that I'm interacting with in the world, of what they want, of what we all want. And what do we want? We want happy relationships. We want, rather, fulfilling relationships. Not just happy. We want fulfilling relationships. We want to look and feel our best. We want to have work that feels good to us in terms of our strengths and how we're making an impact. They're having a party here later. I'm at my parents' house, obviously, and they're having a party later, so they're preparing. So who knows what's going to happen in the next few minutes. And what I'm also finding in this conversation of risk and reward is that it's very hard to know that. What am I saying? When I'm having these conversations, what's coming back to me is a very clear theme of wanting the reward, but not being willing to take the risk. I'm not saying that risks aren't scary. Of course they are. But it's this inherent, I really want that. I really want that. But at the same time, I really want to stay comfortable. And I really want to stay, even if I don't want to stay where I am, I really want the comfort of not moving out. Okay, let me try to articulate this like an actual human being, okay? You cannot be fully expanded and have the freedom and the choice things that you want in life and also stay exactly the same. Those two things are mutually exclusive. You cannot have them at the same time. And so much turmoil and angst is spent in that bridge right there, that transition space. Or it's not even a transition space. It's just a space that a lot of people avoid. Now, the strongest leaders I know in life, the most successful people in business, whenever I've had success in my own life, it has come directly from taking a risk that involves failure, a risk that involves rejection, that involves 100% looking stupid. And in fact, not just the risk of looking stupid. The amount of times I've looked stupid in my life, the amount of times I've tried something and just been so embarrassed, the amount of times people have actually said things like, stop, please, or no, that's not our cup of tea. It's quite a bit, and it doesn't matter, okay? What happened then is, yes, I got embarrassed, or it stopped me for a little while, but it doesn't matter because what I'm seeking is so much larger than that. If I am wanting to make an impact in the world, on the world, in the way that feels greatest to me, I have to be fully self-expressed. That comes with risk. That comes with people not liking me. That comes with people criticizing me. That comes with me looking a certain way sometimes. That means being vulnerable and running. Brene Brown writes about this, right? About being in the arena and not just definitely taking that risk of looking stupid, but probably looking stupid and probably people, criticizing you. That's just the game. That's just inevitable. But what are you focused on? Are you focused on that risk or are you focused on the reward? If you are someone who wants to be bigger right now, to be a bolder version of yourself, to have that thing that you want, whether you want to ask that woman out or you want to have this conversation with your boss about more money or more responsibility, or whether you want to talk to your dad and really tell him how you feel about the way he speaks to you or whatever. That's not mirroring anything going on in my life. You have to take a risk. You have to not just get uncomfortable, but you have to really identify and directly go into your own the things that confront you, your own triggers, your own neuroses. And oftentimes people will have to bear witness to that while you go through this process. Okay? Any risk that I've taken in my business that's ever panned out has been because I couldn't stay comfortable. When I invested in my business coach, I had no cash flow. I had no understanding of what it could give me. It was a huge risk. When I worked with Seth and I had no clue about business and marketing, that was a huge risk. Every speaking gig I've done is a huge risk. I'm getting trained, but I still have a long way to go. It's not comfortable for me to do that. It's not comfortable for me to sell. It's not comfortable for me to do video. I'm getting more comfortable with it. I really love it. It's not comfortable for me to launch a new program or run retreats outside of the US. This is all new for me. It's not comfortable for me to date. None of this is comfortable. And what do I want? I want to launch my program into the world that is making me feel like the strongest version of myself. I'm so sorry about all these pauses. I want soulmate style love. I do. I want harmonious relationships with my family and friends. And it's really getting there. Why? Because I, every day, and I mean every day, put myself on the line to take small risk after small risk after small risk, which then ultimately lead to big risks. You got to practice it. So the theme of this video and what I'm going to be actually talking about, I totally forgot to talk about this call. Oh my God, Ishita, I'm breaking all my rules. This is exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this call in 2 weeks, okay? But in order to get what you want, you cannot want to be big and bold and be the best version of yourself and also stay the same. Can you? Can you have those two things at the same time? I mean, honestly, humans are insane. We are absolutely insane. We think that just doing the things that we're used to doing and the things that feel good and the things that aren't uncomfortable and don't scare us, that's how we're going to get what we want? That's just gotten us here. Don't they say in AA, your best thinking got you here? I love that. We got to stop doing the same old. You cannot have, if you want different results in 2017, you have to think differently. You have to start taking risk. You have to start expanding. There's just no two ways about it. I feel like I sound like a doomsday right now. Really, I don't mean to sound doomsday. I just mean to tell you it's just a fact. It's a factoid that what you want is right behind that risk. So whatever it is right now that you're putting off or avoiding or staying small because you're afraid of this risk, just know that that's literally exactly the thing that you need to pursue right now, is to take that risk. It is the thing. It is the only thing you should pursue. And just wait. Just wait to see what comes from that. So I'm going to stop this video now, but this is exactly one of the mindsets I'm going to talk to you about on this call that's coming up in 2 weeks. I'm going to put the URL down here in this YouTube section. It's called ishitagupta.com/ I think it's 5 Powerful Mindsets. Okay? I'm going to put the URL here. It's no joke. This training, I'm going to be with you live. It will be much more articulate than this, okay? I'm going to plan it all out. I have a whole little curriculum for you guys. Join me on the call. Don't just not show up if you want things in 2017. Seriously, okay? If you take one of these mindsets, it will help you. So just do it. It's totally free. And I'm going to show up and I'm just going to rock it with you guys for an hour and a half. I'm going to take all your questions also live. And I'm going to teach you the things that for me have really helped me. That's all I want to share with you guys is what's helped me in a very real way. So I'm going to stop going on. Thank you for watching. Like this, subscribe, whatever. Don't do any of that. Just show up to the call this time around, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.